Hi, and thank you for choosing OpenView TV. In this video, we're going to take a look at a couple of different ways that you can record programming using OpenView TV. So, to get started, I'm going to be using an Amazon Fire Stick, though this experience should be very similar regardless of what type of device you're using. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So, the first way that we're going to look at is how you can record something that you're already watching. So as you can see, I've got a basketball game playing over here. And let's say that this is a great game, but I got called away, so I want to record the rest of it so that when I get back home, I can just pick up where I left off and continue watching it. The easiest way to get this started is to use the play-pause button on your remote. And like I said, this may be a little different depending what device you're using, but it will be pretty similar. So I'm going to go ahead and press that, and that's going to bring up this menu down at the bottom. You can see the play button in the middle, and I can actually use the left and right navigation on my remote to go between those options. So right to the left of the play button, we have this record option right here. And I'm moving around a little bit just to keep that menu from disappearing on me. So we've got that record option right there. If you move over to the left and press your select button, that's going to bring up this option to record all episodes or to just record this episode. So since this is a basketball game, I don't necessarily want to record every basketball game that comes on to ESPNU. So I'm going to go ahead and just say record this episode only. And this is now recording. So I can go ahead and leave this paused, or if I wanted to just play it and I just wanted to record it so I could have it later, I can just press the play button and it should pick up right where it left off. So very cool. That's a way that you can start recording a show or movie that you're in the middle of watching. So the next way that we're going to look at to record items is using the guide. So this is where you know that you're going to be away, or you know that you won't be able to watch something live, but you want to go ahead and set up that recording ahead of time. Or you want to, just pick a show that you really like and set it up to always record. This is probably how you're going to do that most of the time. So this is fortunately extremely simple and almost the same as that last process. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the guide, and to do that I'm going to use the back button on my Fire Stick remote, and that'll bring up this different menu down at the bottom. And guide is all the way on the left, which is where it puts you by default. So I'm just going to go ahead and select that, and now we have our guide selected. So I'm going to go ahead and come down, and let's see if we can just pick something. So we'll just take First Take, and I'm going to press the select button to open up the information for that show. And we've got a few options. I can either just say play, and that's just going to take me directly to that channel so I can start watching it. I've got the record option, and I've got the series info option. And that just tells you a little bit more about the show, what channels it comes on, that kind of stuff. So that record option, bumping the TV, that record option is what we want to choose. So I'm going to go back and select that and use our select button on the remote. And just like when we recorded it from the live screen, it's going to give us two options to either record all episodes or to record this episode only. And so we'll go ahead and take a look at the all episodes. When you choose that, it's going to give you a few options, so you can set either new episodes or if you want it to record them all. I want just new here. You've also got the channel selections, so you can determine if you want to only record this coming on one channel or if it comes on every channel and you want every possible episode. And then also if you want to budget in some time at the end of it, like if you know a show fluctuates and how long its runtime is or it frequently runs over, you might want to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave this as it is, go down to the bottom and say OK. And it's in the process of setting that series recording, and that's now all set. So since we're here, I'm going to go ahead and pop right back in. You can see actually where it had said, where I had the option to record, that's now changed to manage recording. We're going to go ahead and show you how you can get rid of that. So I'm going to pop this open, and if I go over here, of course I've got the option that I can play this episode, and it would show more episodes if we were there, if we had already recorded more episodes. But I'm just going to go over to the option that says stop. And it's going to say, are you sure you want to stop recording this series? And I'm going to say yes. Okay, so we've looked at a couple of different ways that you can start recording programming or set it for the future, and then also how you can stop that series recording. So I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any other questions about OpenView TV, definitely don't hesitate to visit our website, openviewtv.live. or give us a call here in our office. Once again, I hope this was helpful, and thanks for choosing OpenView TV.